What's up, everyone? Ray from Raylo Vapes here to do a negative review today on a item that I just got 2 days ago. I was really excited about this. I got the Mutation X V2 from vapordna.com. Well, I saw it. I was excited about it. They had a copper one, which is the one I have right here in front of you. Looked awesome. Has the center block thing and everything like that. Before I go on my rant, let's go ahead and dive down up close. I'm not going to take the build out, and I'll explain that to you why later, but let's just show you what this thing is made of. All right, so hold tight, and we'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. This is the package that it comes in right here. You can see Indulgent Mutation X V2. Nice little packaging here, right? So you take this off, a new way to adjust airflow, more choices of adjusting one side or both, T-post, 1, 2, or 4 coils, blah, 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 blah. And you got your little authentication thingy right there. All right, so here's your package. You have, of course, the top cap, which I'll show you that. You got your... You got your deck right here with the 4-post design or center block design and the worst screws ever. I'm talking just pure and utter. Let's see. Let's get really close in here. Can you guys see this? Do you see that? Those are triangles. They gave triangle shaped Allen head screws. I guess you can't even call it Allen. Just it's a triangle shaped screw. Who has triangle shaped screwdrivers? I surely don't, and I'm in construction. I have all sorts of different tools. I don't own a triangle shaped screwdriver. Either way, you could see here your post holes. Oh, post holes are plenty big. You can see here I got a 20 gauge nichrome build on here with cotton. Those screws, it's ridiculous, and I'll explain that to you in just a second. Let's go back down here. So, before I go on my rant, let's go ahead and look at the other features of this. So, what did they do with the new one? Well, they made angled cuts now in the top cap instead of having that big open gap that they had before. And where you could only have it set for single or dual coil, now you can set it for dual or single, and your airflow will continue to have that vortex style. So when you twist this, it adjusts your airflow perfectly, so you keep that angled look going on there. And this is, of course, the copper one, if you couldn't already tell. Your little heat sink fins and all that. Now you might be looking at this, be like, wow, that surely doesn't look like a normal 510 drip tip hole. You're right. Here's a normal 510 drip tip. It doesn't fit. So they give you this cheesy, hard plastic maybe. Could it possibly be Delrin? I'm not sure. I didn't even bother looking it up. But yeah, you have it's a wide bore, so if you're looking for a wide bore drip tip, you got it here. But that's all you got. You can't use your own drip tips on this unless you surprisingly have some special drip tip that's going to fit this size exactly, which you probably don't. So, yeah. For those screws, hit the camera. Here's what they send you for your screwdriver. Now, it is shaped like a triangle, but that's because I had to file it down. When I got this, it had a big chip taken out of the tip of it and a big piece of metal just hanging off the side over here. So I had to take my file. I had to file this thing down just to get it to work. And yeah. As you can tell, I'm not very happy about this at all. And those screws really kill it for me. So you have your extras. It comes with some extra screws, which I've already had to use one. I'll explain that later. And you get some O-rings. So there you go. That's the package. That's the up close of the Mutation X V2. Let's go ahead and go back into regular mode, and I'll tell you why I truly dislike this atomizer. Okay, so we're back. Now, in all, this atomizer does perform well. It was machined well. Everything other than the screws and this drip tip they gave you are pretty good, but the screws and this drip tip are garbage. And it really affects me personally, my liking of this device. I want to like it. I mean, it works well. I get plenty of vapor. I get decent flavor out of it, even with full open airflow. They designed the airflow control right. They made the build deck right. It's got a big, deep reservoir. Everything about it is good. And damn it, I wanted to fucking like this thing. But the screws and then the issues that they give me this cheesy little Allen head that's been shaved poorly, I might add, so I can use it to screw it on. I first got it. I tore it apart. I threw it down on my build deck. I was ready to build. I was excited. I really wanted to use this thing. I'd heard so many good things about the first version of this, but I never got it because I didn't like the way that they did the airflow control. So I built it. I put my coils on, and when I went to go do my last coil, boom, I broke the bit that they gave me. I broke the Allen key. And I didn't even get it tight. It wasn't even tight. I had to back it back out with pliers and then had to shave that thing down, the Allen key that they gave me, just to put it in there. I don't know what they were thinking over there. And who makes this? Is this Unisig? What were you thinking? Whose bright idea was, let's put some triangle-shaped screws in the atomizer and give them a shitty tool that breaks? And I've heard this from multiple people. The first time they built it, the tool broke. What the fuck? And then the drip tip. I understand we're all going after these wide bore drip tips. Like the Doge has this and it comes with that drip tip. But you can interchange these. You can get different pieces to this. I have all of these different wide drip tips all scattered around my horribly cluttered. All right, let's look at the little boy. Look at that. Comes with that super wide bore drip tip. But where'd it go? Sorry about that. I had to search for it. All right, so the little boy, which I'll be reviewing later. I really like the little boy, all right? Little boy has that giant drip tip, and you have this big, huge hole. But they did it smart. They give you an adapter so you can pop that in and use whichever drip tip you want that you already have. If you don't want to use just these cheesy little, I'm guessing it's Delrin, these drip tips. I understand it's a cheap atomizer, but come on, give me a break. What's the point of making this giant drip tip that I can't interchange? I can't use any of my other drip tips. What if I don't like this? I got it all copper. I would love to throw this on there, this little 2-puff drip tip that I have, and make it match and make it look beautiful. But I can't. I gotta get stuck with this stupid one. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to slam it down. I'm frustrated. So, yeah, I'm going to say don't buy it. Don't buy it, period. I mean, those cons alone, yeah, I know you can try and find different screws. Problem is that center block, they put the holes too close together, so there is no Phillip head screws that are going to fit there. Maybe you can find a screw that has a headless screw that just has a standard slot, or maybe even just use an Allen screw. Why didn't they just use an Allen screw? We all have tons of Allen wrenches. If you're a vapor and you use mechanicals and you have a bunch of drippers, I'm sure you have tons of Allen wrenches around. They have to use some obscure shit that no one's going to fucking have. Yeah, I could go out and buy one, but why? I don't want to do that. That's ridiculous. Buy one tool for one atomizer that I'm probably not going to ever use again. So, yeah, big fail, big, huge fail on the Mutation X V2. If you want to buy it and you dig the hype on it and you think, I'll just put whatever, go buy it then. I mean, it does work, And everything else about it was machine well, other than the drip tip, which I thought was a stupid idea, and the screws, which was just plain, I don't even know. I don't even know. But yeah, that's it. I'm not going to say any more. I mean, I could tell, one more thing. Just in case someone's watching this and you're hearing me rant and you're like, oh, well, I still want to get it anyway. Go to vapordna.com. I'll post the link in my description, and you could buy one for $34.99. I bought it. I'm sad I did. I wish I would have passed on it. So there you go, you guys. That's my review on the Mutation X V2. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're not mad at me ranting and raving about screws and a drip tip. But there you go. So thank you so much for watching. And as always, vape on.